let's get it out there so it's not a question. His mental health, he was a normal 17-year-old kid, no?
Yes, he was not on any medication, anything, no, nothing.
Just a normal 17-year-old.
Normal kid taking vitamins, fighting with mom over not taking vitamins. You know, when I look at it this way, if he would have, he could have died any other way. But if I would have lost him in an accident or something, he wouldn't have left me with any meaning or any purpose to live. Him going like that, he left me a purpose to live and to breathe and to carry and to just, he left me a purpose that to fight.
What's up, legends, ladies and gentlemen? It's Canada Cop Watch. Got a different kind of video today, guys. Who you're listening to is the mother of the boy who was killed by the police earlier this week in Aurora. We were live on the scene after it happened. We received some weird backlash from the officers, trying to push us back. When I refused to move back, they extended their tape. Heard some weird stuff. I can't confirm exactly what they were talking about because the audio is horrible, but there is some questionable things that were said in here, guys. Originally, I was going to do a quick update video after speaking to the mother, but I feel it's important to get her whole story out there. I'm going to leave the whole call in this video, guys. There's a couple of parts that are out of it, personal information that she wasn't ready to release yet, family names, address, just some other personal stuff that wasn't related to this incident. So I try to keep it on topic, save as much time as possible, but get you guys all of the details related to the incident. Condolences to the family, guys. Condolences to all of the friends. It's a story that's unfolding as we watch it. There's going to be a lot of twists and turns, and we're going to be learning new things as we go. This kind of stuff, I promise you, you're not going to see or hear in the mainstream media, guys. But it's extremely important. It's extremely important when it comes to the story and the people understanding what's happening around us and just hearing all perspectives, not just hearing one side of the story, right? You guys, leave your thoughts in the comments. Please send your prayers to the family. They're going through a tough time right now. No matter what this story turns out to be, this family is going through it, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, every time that you speak to someone who's lost someone that's that close to them, like a son or a daughter, or immediate family in general, it's gonna be tough. But this is the reality, guys. This is what's happening. Let's get into it.
Hello?
Hello, can I speak to Miss Rashid,
Oh,
please?
yes, hi. I recognize your voice from the TikTok video. First, I want to say thank you for what you're doing.
That's not, you don't ever have to thank me for something like this. How are you?
I don't want to know I don't know if I can mourn his death yet.
Yes.
I want to fight for this injustice that happened to him. Oh. He was living there. He wasn't the one breaking and entering. He was living there.
Wow.
That was his dad's house. He was just having dinner and the dad left for the gym and he was having dinner in his own house. He wasn't break and enter.
Oh my God.
He was not. He was, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. But they said there was a 911 call for break and enter. So yes. Who called? I don't know who called. Maybe my son called and then nobody came and maybe he took matters in his own hands.
Yeah,
Dad
exactly.
had a gun upstairs for self-defense. They have the right to arms.
Of
licensed
course.
arms, right?
That's at your house.
Coming. If you're by yourself and somebody's breaking in, there's a break-ins everywhere.
Yeah.
So if he's a man, he's but my son was mature, strong man. He was a Muslim. That's why they killed him.
Oh my God.
We were Muslim. We're Muslim.
I'm so sorry that you're going
You
through
know,
this.
if this was a white kid, I don't know where are you from, but it was a white kid, they would have used a taser. Why didn't they use a taser gun on him when he was running outside? Why didn't they shoot his leg? I want all these answers.
I totally agree with you.
Even if he was whatever they're portraying him to get out of this. Like why that much force is used against a teenager or anybody? You know, they kill people for $20. There are shootings happening. There are drug cartels. They don't go after those. They go over these things. They're killing these teenagers. Why don't they kill those things? Those gang people. They're so scared of killing them. They let them kill each other on the street, and then bystanders are killed in between. I want my voice to be heard. I want to make sure this doesn't happen to any other kid. My son didn't die just like that. He started something. I am getting these phone calls from everywhere. People are doing things for him to get him justice. You were there. I don't know why. You were there. For him.
I have to come up like no, he's not gonna, his voice is not gonna be heard through their story and through their version, and I have a problem with that. They're gonna tell their story. They're gonna tell it the way that they want it to be perceived, and
yes, and their story doesn't make sense.
Nothing makes sense in this situation. When I pulled up there, immediately within 5 minutes of pulling up on your street, they had a crime scene already set up and a perimeter already set. So I walked up to that perimeter where the news media is allowed to go to, and immediately they started telling me to leave.
Yes, sir?
Buddy, go back over that way, please.
Excuse me?
Can you go back over there?
Why would that be?
Because we're on a crime scene now.
You
can film, but can you just go back over on that side, please?
You're on a crime scene. Your crime scene's where this tape is, no?
Okay, so like I said, can you just go back? You can film, but just go back across
Where to? Where's your crime scene start at?
Okay, so like I said, you can film all you want, but just...
I just asked you a simple question. Where does your crime scene start?
So, can you please back up?
Sure, I could back up.
Go on the other
Where
side.
does your crime scene start, though?
I don't have to tell you that. Can you just go across the street, please?
You don't have to tell me where I could stand and where I can't. I'm asking you cordially. I'm asking you cordially, where can I stand? Where's the closest I could stand?
So, see where that police truck is on that side? Well, you can stand over there and film, but just want to see space over here.
I need to get a supervisor. I'm not being bullied off of public. You guys don't have tape out here. Ask him if I could have a word with him, please. This is public record. You guys can't control public record. If you want me back there, extend your crime scene, man. I'm not moving because you say so. I don't know who you think you are. We're collecting public record because you guys just smoked somebody and you want to hide it? Request denied. I know I can, man. Request denied.
Okay.
All right. What's next?
You tell me what's next. You seem to be...
Nothing. I denied your request. So what are you doing now?
I'm staying where I am.
All right. So get back to work then. You guys just killed somebody. How about you focus on that, man? Don't worry about what's filming you guys because you guys just smoked somebody.
So you're part of SIE?
I'm part of Canada Cop Watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
I know it's great. You just made it too. 115 watching you do this bullshit right now as we speak. Call your sergeant.
You want the sergeants are just over there.
I don't want to interrupt him. Call him for me since you're giving me unlawful orders. I'm requesting a sergeant.
Okay, so the sergeants are...
I'm requesting a sergeant.
If you want, the sergeants are ready.
I'm not going over there to guess who your sergeant is. Please get me your sergeant. I'm requesting your sergeant, Mr. 2871.
Okay.
What's your name also? Lewis? S. Lewis?
Sarge. The gentleman wants to talk for a second. This gentleman said he wanted to have a conversation with you.
Pardon?
This gentleman over here said he wanted to have a conversation with you.
How are you, Sergeant?
Pardon?
I said, how are you, Sergeant?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm here just documenting what's happening, creating some public record. This gentleman seems to think that there's an imaginary crime scene going on here somewhere, telling me to back up to a unknown location of an imaginary line. I don't think that's reasonable. I'm pretty sure that the crime scene starts where you guys put the yellow tape in. As you can see, I'm well behind the yellow tape currently. Yep. Somebody just did die, a member of the public, and we're creating public record is necessary, very, very necessary in a situation like this. So if you could instruct him to not instruct me what to do unless there's crime scene tape up, that would be appreciated. Yeah, extend it to where you want. I'll comply with wherever you're extending your scene to. You guys got work going on. I'll comply 100%. But you're not going to bully me around the streets.
I just asked you to go by.
And I said no, and you continue to bully me. Like, you're a bunch of armed men out here in the dark, man. If I tell you no, it means no. Follow your policy, put up your tape, and I'll move. The days of you guys bullying people are over, man. You guys literally just killed someone and you want to hide it? It's not happening. Canada Cop Watch, gentlemen. Canada Cop Watch. Levangie just made us the other day. Name and badge number, Figgins. How are you, sir? Well, thank you. Sarge, could I get your name and badge number as well?
Sure, Andrew Chumley, 1661.
I appreciate that. And yours, Lewis? What's the badge number? Just let's not do this. Identify professionally, man.
It's not about not doing anything.
Just please identify. I couldn't see your first initial.
You called out my name and then also called out my badge number, didn't you?
Officer 22871. May you please identify, sir?
You didn't get that? It's right here.
Oh, you're a part of that right hair family. Oh, I get it.
So
Okay.
you said,
All right, Mr. Right Here family. Your family's huge. Your guys' mother got around. I don't know what to say, man. I'll name you guys Peppa Pig and Porky Pig. Like, I can make up names for you if you want, bro. If you don't want to identify proper, we could do it that way, right? I could always call you Peppa. That's what your name will be tonight, actually. You're Peppa Lewis, since you don't want to identify Peppa.
Yes, I saw that, and I was like, okay, this is something fishy.
No negotiations, nothing.
Nothing. He was inside his own house.
Yeah.
And he was that type. He was a little bit, not a little bit, he was a strong man.
Yeah.
Like he was a strong man. He was vocal. He was very outspoken. Even if I say something to him, if something wrong, he would fight and he would say, no, ma, this is not this. This is right. This is the right way to do things. He did things right.
They're young men, literally. They
they're
just
full of
turned from
hormones.
boys to men, right?
They're men. They're not playing with dolls. Our kids don't play with dolls.
Yeah,
like,
no.
We're not one of those.
So let me just get this straight.
Yes.
I just want to confirm because I want
Yes.
your story to be put out there clearly, and I don't
Yes.
want to put my version of anything out
Yes.
there.
Yes.
So what happened? Your son was eating dinner. You weren't home. And there was
Yes.
a situation, possibly a break and enter, somebody trying to get into your home.
That's what I know, because the situation is also complicated here because I'm divorced.
Yes.
So my son was living with his dad on the weekdays. So he was with his dad. I don't live at that house.
Okay.
Since 2014. Okay. I live here in Toronto. So dad left for his usual gym, jiu-jitsu class. He goes at night after dinner.
Okay.
So dad called me in panic when he was returning from his class. And he said, did you talk to me? I said, no, but he probably is taking shower because teenagers, sometimes they don't respond right away. So I don't panic. And then he called me, oh, Ma, what do you want, right?
Yes.
So I said, no, why? Why are you so shaking? So he said, no, I'm driving back. Neighbors called me. They said there was a break and enter in our house. So call him, try to call him. I'll try to call him too. I made so many calls, nothing. I got into Uber and I ran there. I got there and it was all taped up and I was just sitting on the floor there. And I kept on asking everybody, even that guy, that tall guy that was saying that we'll take care of everything.
Yeah, and
He said, we'll work all this out. You'll be good. That's the SIU talking to a sergeant, guys. Yeah.
I talked to him and I said, okay, my son was in that house. Where is he? He was in the house. No, ma'am, there was nobody in the house at the time of the shooting. That's what they told me. There was nobody in the house at the time of the shooting. So I said to them, okay, if there was nobody in the house, where did my son go? Somebody is, by that time, it was only out there that somebody got injured.
Yes.
So I said, okay, if somebody is injured, can you check if this is, and I didn't even know at that time who was it and whatever. So I said, the first thought came out of my mind. I said, did the injured person got medical attention that he needed? So they just looked at me with a blank face.
Yes.
I said, I don't care, was he a suspect or whatever, a criminal, but did he got the attention that he needed? So they didn't answer me that. And then I said, okay, can you tell me, was that my son that was injured? Because you're saying nobody's in the house, so where did my son go? This is, I am not over-exaggerating, but it's from 8:38 something when I arrived there.
Mm-hmm.
I can exactly check my Uber thing when I arrived there. But anyways, when I arrived there, then my ex-husband came after there. So both of us kept on asking, was that our son? Or where is our son? No, it's an investigation. There's nobody in the house. It's active investigation. We can't answer. So I said, we're not going to leave. Why don't you guys go home? Well, how can I go home? I said, you know what? Then you're saying my son is not there. There was a shooting inside our house.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to file a missing persons report because there was a shooting there. Maybe he was taken hostage. Where is he? I need to know where is he. Oh, ma'am, why don't you guys go to the New Market Station? The sergeants are just going to come to talk to you. So we drive to New Market Station. They put us in a room. Half an hour later, nobody comes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're on social media. And now it's 11 something. And it was posted that the injured person is now deceased. I flipped.
Wow.
I went at the front. I said, you know what? You guys said you're going to tell us where is our son before updating on the social media. If that's him, because then I started having that feeling, right? So I said, if that's him, and you put it out there before telling us, it's not right. And we bashed out of the station. They said, no, just sit, he's coming. Because they didn't want us at the site.
Yeah, no, they didn't. They wanted you guys to keep you guys secure.
They didn't, because I said, okay, who's coming and talking to us? Tell me right now. So she said, oh, they are coming from the residence. I said, really? You guys did this so that you are putting us in circles? You're just playing games with us? So then we rushed back to the area,
mm-hmm.
and then went back to this guy, the one that was saying, I don't know his name, but the same in your video, the one you were saying, guys, the tall blonde guy.
Said, we'll take care of it, don't worry.
Take care of it. So this is the guy who sent us to New Market Station.
Mm-hmm.
So then we go back to him. So he says, now it's an SIU investigation, so we cannot comment on that. So I said, but where is my son? I'm not asking anything about the investigation. I'm not asking why. I'm asking, where's my son? Is he safe, or should I go look for him? Because if he panicked, he left, he's not picking up his cell phone. And I also begged him, I said, can you just tell me, is his cell phone inside the house? Because if it's not, maybe he went outside. He's outside somewhere and scared. Maybe his battery died, whatever. Is his cell phone? We can't tell you that. There's nobody this is their word. There was nobody in the house at the time of the shooting. How can they say that to me when they literally brought him out from there? When literally there's videos of somebody running out of the house. How can they say there was nobody inside the house? This is a complete lie. This is a lie. And you know what? The other thing that's completely wrong is that, let's say, for 2 seconds, if we believe that there was a break and enter, right?
Yes.
Because if there was a break and enter, they killed the resident of the house, okay, which they didn't identify. There's still another person out there that was actually trying to come inside my house.
It's unbelievable. This is such a crazy
the
story.
community is not safe yet, right? Because that person is still out there. If I believe, because 911 call was made.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
100%.
And then until 1 o'clock, they didn't tell us. Then I said to them, I begged them. I said, here, this is my son's photograph. Just go and tell me the person lying on the floor. Is it my son or no? I want to know. Okay, so she takes the picture, comes back after an hour. Ma'am, this picture is blurry. Do you have another picture? They were just trying to play games with us. That picture
stalling
was
time, yeah.
Yeah, so then I gave her another picture. I said, here, take this. She comes back. Do you happen to have his ID on you? And I said,
my God.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You think I'm going to carry ID of a 17-year-old in my bag, or it should be in his wallet?
This is
They thought that he
unbelievable.
was breaking and enter, yet he was defending his own home because he has the right to do so.
And that's where the story makes no sense to me, because their story makes no sense, because on the with the witness's account, one of the witnesses said that she heard one or a couple of shots originally. And then after that, the police showed up and she heard a bunch of shots.
Yes, yes.
And then after that, she said she heard even more shots in the distance, like an echo of shots.
Yes, because he apparently where the house was, and I saw a picture of a body. Somebody posted it on social media. I looked at that. That was far away, so he did ran.
Oh, maybe he tried to get away. They chased him and shot him down.
He was scared. Because first, I think, and again, I don't know. I wasn't there, but I'm trying to analyze this situation. So I don't know the people that were trying to come from the back, were the police, cops, or whatever. He probably said to them that if they would have said to him, "Oh, are you breaking and entering?"
Yes.
You know, so he probably would have said, "No, this is my house."
Yes.
And he probably would have sweared at them the way he was. He probably told them to F off. Yep. I agree with that.
I want to help you get your son's story out there.
That. Really appreciate that.
A lot of the news, you won't be able to trust them. They are gonna you're gonna have a lot of comments in these videos that I want you to ignore. You're gonna have a lot of comments that are gonna just people that believe what they see on the TV.
Yes.
And if it's on TV, it's true in their head. And they're gonna have opinions that are gonna be negative towards your son.
I know.
And I want you
I'm
to
getting that all starting to come those ones.
But you know his heart.
I know my son.
You know his heart. You know he's not going to call the police and start shooting at them. Like it doesn't make sense for a 17-year-old.
Doesn't make sense.
And that's the one thing that it doesn't make sense. And what
doesn't make sense.
You're telling me.
And then they're saying that he had a helmet and a vest. He got that from one of his friends that went for military training, you know, when they do the cadet thing. And what he used to do, he used to wear that vest. He loved wearing it. He used to wear it in the summer. And then he said, you know, because he liked the pockets to put things in, wallet, keys and stuff.
Yes.
So he used it like that. He wore it so many times with me on the subway too. That was something that he liked wearing, because he said the reason he got it, because it has so many pockets and zippers. Why can't a summer jacket has pockets and zippers? Like, is that a crime in Canada?
So let me get this straight. He wasn't even wearing the body armor?
I don't think so. They said it's sitting upstairs. I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Okay. Yeah, I
even for that body armor, I even forgot about it. But on your blurb, I saw that.
Yeah.
So then I was thinking what it was. I said, oh, it was that green thing. But it said it was lying in upstairs. Doesn't it say in your blurb it was in the second floor?
Yeah, they said the helmet was upstairs, and they tried to say that he had on the body armor. But again, that's their version.
Yeah, I just was looking that up for a second. Yeah, I have a screenshot. The had firearms set up in every window, body armor on, and ballistic helmet found on second floor. So I haven't gotten his body yet.
But even if it was on, Miss Rashid, look, if you have a person coming to break and enter into your house and you know you have body armor, anybody in their right mind is going to put it on.
But listen, you know what I asked them? I begged them after they told me that he's my son. I begged them that I want to see him before you guys leave. I want to see his shadow. I have the right. No, we can't. So they could even pick up that body armor and put it on him. Or they could even give it to us and say that he was found wearing it. Who's going to believe who? Like, it's their story. If they want to, they can say that he was wearing it. Because you know what? Again, if he wanted to wear the body armor, hypothetically, if he wore it, why didn't he wear the helmet as well?
That exactly.
And we wouldn't protect his brain. Like, he's not, if they're saying that he was planning something, then if you plan something, you wear the body armor and the...
Exactly. So how many firearms did your ex-husband own?
Two. Only two.
Okay.
That's what he told me. Only two. Only two. He swears about on his son's life. Only two. And the only reason he had that is for protection, because he said, you know, there were so many break and enters. Police is not doing anything. In case if we need it, we have it there.
Yes.
So they could alter anything. They could say he was found wearing this, he was wearing this, he had a bomb on him. Like, who knows?
That's why the
They could
pictures
plant-
are so
they
important.
Could plant anything. I told them that I want to see my son. I have the right to see his face before you take him. No, ma'am, this is an investigation. Like you,
So
and then
wrong.
he said, "Oh, we have difficulty identifying the person." So that's why I gave them the photo. That tell me, then I can help you identify. And then their faces changed when they figured it out that it was a 17-year-old resident of the house. I think what they
so
thought when they
wrong.
got there that he was the one who broke and entered, and that's why
They
shot
treated him
up.
like that,
But-
exactly.
Yes, they created like that, but he's the owner of the house, so your story doesn't make sense. So you created a story and that doesn't make sense. That does
Exactly.
not make sense. So anything after that they say, it's just basically they're trying to protect their own people, right? Because they could say he's a Muslim anyways. He volunteers at the mosque, so he's a terrorist
The
from birth.
The part that
He's
I have a
terrorist
problem
from
with,
birth.
Miss Rashid, is when
Yeah.
when the SIU told the sergeant, pretty much I don't want to quote the word for word because I forget the words, but he said, "Don't worry, you're gonna be okay. Like you'll be good."
We're gonna figure it out or something
Yeah,
like that.
that
I saw
investigation-
That's why I said, you know what? And this is the guy that gave us the runaround.
That
Okay.
investigation was not even close to being complete at that point.
How did they know? They screwed up. They knew it from the beginning.
Yeah, so why
From the
would you be
beginning, they
saying
knew.
that you'll be good when you haven't
Because
fully
then they
determined what
figured it out
happened?
That the call 17-year-old boy made was in the house, then it's done, right? Because he's calling for help.
Yeah, no, this is so crazy. I can't believe that. I'm so glad that you called me and I got this
No, I
information.
saw your and you know what? It's so funny. I didn't find your video because I'm right now searching whatever, but I have so many other phone calls for funeral arrangement, this and that. My phone is like 24/7 ringing.
Yes.
But and people calling, you know. My brother, he's not even here. He's in Pakistan.
Yes.
So he sent me your link. He said, "Watch this." So
Good.
I watched it because he's up there. He's searching, right? So I watched it, and as soon as I watched and I saw that they were taping and moving you away, and
Yeah.
you were resisting. I thought that time my mind and my heart said you are exactly what my son would have done if he was taping a scene there. He would have resisted. He would have said, "No, why are you moving me here? So where is your limit? I'll stand where you're limited. Here." He was like that, exactly like that. And I was like, you know, this is the person I don't even know, but I can trust him with my number. I will send him my number because he sounded like my son, which sounds crazy.
Yeah, no,
But
Miss Rashida, I got
he would have,
goosebumps.
you know, if he would have met you, he would have joined you in making videos and cracking up the cases and bringing the truth out.
Who are you? Excuse me? You're on live, just so you know.
That's fine.
Right now you're under investigation.
I'm putting you under investigation, detective.
Oh, do your fucking job. How about
I
that?
am. And I'm warning you.
Don't warn me. I'm not your fucking child.
Pull your mask down, tell me your name, and you can walk away, or you can videotape us. That's perfectly fine. But right now, I'm investigating for someone that videotapes us all the time that has 2 active warrants out. Now, you can tell me your name, or you're
What
gonna
are
put
these
handcuffs.
warrants for?
Okay, you're gonna put handcuffs.
Look familiar? Look familiar? That's you. Anyways, hand behind your back.
I'm being arrested, my people.
I don't answer questions. Do your job. Figure it out. Watch yourself, man. Don't fucking step on my foot. Don't step on my foot. So if you work with us, we can work with...
I don't work with kids.